Okay, so we're going to look at animation presets for text. And if you look in your animation presets here, and under text, you have all of these presets that you can use, which you just drop onto your text. But we're going to actually make our own preset. So I'm just going to write some text. Drop. And place that in the middle. And then I'm going to look at my text layer, and from animate I'm going to choose scale. And I'm going to change this value to 120 in the X and the Y. So now we've got bigger text. And if you open up the range selector and keyframe starts when it's at 0%, and then move down the timeline a few seconds, and then increase that to 100, you'll see that the text kind of drops down in size. So what we want is the text to drop down the screen. So I go to Add, click on this and choose Position. And then I'm going to just change my Y position here. So I'm going to just undo that. Start at 0, and I'm going to put in -640. So if I press Command and minus, you can see that my text is up here. So I can bring it down a bit. So now the text will just drop down like this, and as it does, it kind of gets a bit smaller. And then I'm going to add the colour. So if I go to full colour, RGB, I can change this colour here so that it drops down, fading out from pink. So that's one way that you can actually put in the keyframes for creating these nice presets. Okay. You could also, you could actually start with that so it's not so high up. You could start it lower, but we could fade it in. So with the opacity starting on 0, I could, fade it in over like a second. Maybe make this maybe it's better higher. Okay, so, and then if you want to look at all the other presets, I recommend a few in there. Quiver is good. All of the lights and optical ones are nice. The blurs are nice. Bullet train, evaporate, jiggy, they're all good. Okay, so we're going to make a new composition, and we're going to try an effect called radio waves. And I'm just going to add a new solid. And if I go to my effects and presets and just write down radio waves. And if you just press enter, it'll drop it on straight away. So this is the default. It just appears like this. So obviously you can change the settings. So I can change the color. And you can change the frequency and the fade in time, fade out time, and width. So that's just with your circle. And you can also have a reflection. It gets a bit crazy. And we can also change this to a star. A six-sided star, so that appears as a star, and then you can play about with all of these values. Spin is nice. I might even try it as a quite cool. So get us a coin out of X. And then if you wanted to add a background, oops, I might just stick one of these underneath. And then we can use a track map. So if you put the image underneath your radio waves layer and then go to alpha map, and then it will appear there. So it might be a nice background for something. Okay. So just going to tidy up my project window. So now I'm going to make a new composition, and I'm going to call it spider legs. Oh, spider eggs. Come on, K. Okay. And I'm going to find spanner. Oops.